Over the past 15 years, I have had the opportunity to help thousands of people launch their real estate career. This experience has allowed me to witness firsthand not only success, but stories of people experience frustration, especially as it pertains to getting started. We all hear about people who do not succeed. People love to warn us of the negative. If you are getting divorced, people will tell you how much money you will lose. If you are moving, people will tell you how hard it is to make friends. And if you are starting in real estate, there will be plenty of people to tell you how many agents never succeed. Whenever I am in that dark place, motivational speeches just annoy me rather than help me. It is times like those I need solutions, not just speeches about rainbows and sunshine. Being successful starts with the decision to endure a process that is not fun. Break it down step by step, and it all becomes much more doable. So let's go over 4 things for you to focus on when getting started. First, save the word trying for food and clothes. Take the word trying out of your lingo. As you pursue a real estate career, you are not trying, you are doing. The notation of trying implies that you are not committed to it. You ever heard somebody say, I'm going to try and live healthier lifestyle? These people will eat some broccoli, go to yoga class, and be back on the couch watching a show within a week. As opposed to the person who says, I go to the gym, or I eat healthy. There's a commitment in their voice that becomes action and finally becomes results. Nobody wants to work with somebody who's just trying something. Number 2, a little desperation is good, but don't lose sight of the fact you need to eat. I see many agents get started in real estate with the best of intentions, but if you're lacking the financial stability to get started, you may find it to be a tough go. Even the best agents only saw a few commission checks in the first year. It takes time to build relationships, market yourself, show houses, and go through the process of a transaction. This can be crippling when you are depending on the house closing to pay your bills. Ask yourself, can you live 6 months with no money coming in? Try to get a part-time job a few hours a day that requires nothing from you when those hours are done. Show up, get the money, and leave. You want the rest of the day to focus on your real estate business. Having those few dollars coming in regular give you the stability to focus on your real estate career. There are many jobs that will not only give you some cash, but can also help build relationships which will increase your network. Number 3, lay out what you are working with. Making a plan on how to succeed does not have to start after you pass the exam. This is my biggest frustration with people. They get so caught up with passing the exam that they lose sight of why they're actually trying to pass the exam. If you ask them, why are they trying to pass the exam, they'll answer, to sell real estate. But if you follow it up with, well, how's that going to work? They will say, let me get past the exam first. Can you imagine stepping into the kitchen for the first time and trying to make a cake without knowing any of the ingredients? I know it sounds ridiculous, but that's exactly what you're doing when you try and start a real estate business and you have no concept of what you can and cannot do. Here are some examples of what I am talking about. Do you really understand social media? Are you willing to learn it? Where are your networking events? Can you create one? How strong is your email list? Are you willing to build it? Who's out there that could help you? How much would it cost to hire them? Those are just a few ideas, but the list could go on, and each one of those things can be broken down into more detail. You need to assess where you are now and what you are working with before you can follow a plan that gets you where you want to go. Number 4 is probably my favorite. Say hello to old friends. This is probably the easiest thing to do of all. Technology gives us the opportunity to check in with an incredible amount of people. Go through your old emails or your social media and just start out with something as simple as, I wanted to say hello and see how you're doing. Just get that conversation started. You can then inform them that you are starting a new business. If it does not grow your business, then at least you reconnected with an old friend. It's a win-win scenario. You can't lose. Designate time every day to do this. Make it part of your daily routine. You have to remember that real estate has and always will be a business of personal relationships. Therefore, maintaining a good social circle and a good business contacts is basically one and the same when it comes to real estate. In conclusion, following these steps in the early phases of your real estate career will help you lay out the foundation of your success. And keep in mind that much of this can be done before you pass the exam. Therefore, the time is now. Let's get moving on to our new life.